1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verses 1 to 6. Let the day of the Lord not overtake you like a thief. Concerning times and seasons, brothers and sisters, you have no need for anything to be written to you. For you yourselves know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief at night. When people are saying, peace and security, then sudden disaster comes upon them. Like labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. But you, brothers and sisters, are not in darkness, for that day to overtake you like a thief. For all of you are children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night or of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as the rest do, but let us stay alert and sober. Alleluia. The day of the Lord, or the day of Yahweh, are used dozens of times in the prophetic books of the Old Testament. This term is frequently used in Isaiah, Joel, and Zephaniah, and only used once in Lamentations. Similar terms, particularly that day, the day of, and the day when, appear nearly 200 times in the prophets. As you can see, the day of the Lord has been used for centuries long before Paul's letter to the Thessalonians. Isaiah tells us in chapter 11 verses 6 to 8, wolves and sheep will live together in peace. And leopards will lie down with young goats. Calves and lion cubs will feed together. And little children will take care of them. Cows and bears will eat together, and their calves and cubs will lie down in peace. Lions will eat straw as cattle do. Even a baby will not be harmed if it plays near a poisonous snake. He also tells us that those who have been sick or disabled would be restored to full health. As you can see, the day of the Lord isn't something to be feared, so long as you are following God's will. Harold Egbert Camping was an American Christian radio broadcaster, who predicted the end of the world and the second coming of Christ on May 21, 2011. His prediction was just as flawed as the many rapture predictions that preceded his. The Thessalonians, just like present-day Christians, must have been worrying that they would not be prepared for the day of the Lord. As my father used to say, don't worry about the end of the world, just live life as though it is your last day on earth, and one day you will be right, but you will also be ready for the trip. That is the same message Paul is providing to the Thessalonians. The phrase "day of the Lord" is Paul's way of referring to the time when Jesus will come to punish the disobedient and reward the faithful. But no one knows when that day will come, not even the Son. Matthew chapter 24 verse 36, but of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only. As you can see, Jesus told us that trying to predict a date or time is impossible. Paul's message to the Thessalonians isn't about the identification of the day but about being prepared. Paul is simply restating what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 24 verse 42, and following, therefore, stay awake. For you do not know on which day your Lord will come. Be sure of this, if the master of the house had known the hour of night when the thief was coming, he would have stayed awake and not let his house be broken into. So too, you also must be prepared, for at an hour you do not expect, the Son of Man will come. Therefore, we should live each day as if it were our last and in preparation to welcome Christ. Are you ready to meet him today?